Yes, my dear friend, welcome back to the channel. This is Salon's Blog. Great evening here in Southeast Asia, Malaysia to be precise. Wherever you are on the globe, it is late night edition. Special one for the night. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Salon's Blog. Let's get started. I will not waste my time because I have a lot of shout outs to give at the end of this video. Yes, at the end of this video, I have a lot of shout outs to give you. I have your name right here with me. Your messages are right here with me. And so let me just get straight away to business. Ladies and gentlemen, you see, a lot of positives from pre-season in the US store. Loads of positives. According to the report from Vince, yes, that he got from Blue Footy. A lot of positives. I mean, great news from the pre-season for us. The number one positive, which is the most important for me, that I want to let you know, is no injuries. No injuries. We left the US unscattered. We left the US preseason tour with our full squad just as we went. No injuries. Ladies and gentlemen, for me, it is a positive news. Hopefully, we're going to start the season with full fit players. Yes, we're going to start the season with the exact players that Maresca would love to start the season with. I'm very much excited about this. Possibly it's due to non-excessive physical fitness work. Yeah. Possibly due to non-excessive physical fitness work. Ladies and gentlemen, by the way, and whenever there's a positive, there's definitely a negative. The negative side of this, we look off the pace so far. That is a negative aspect of it. We are off the pace. Not yet fit and sharp enough for the season. We are not yet fit and sharp for the season. It will probably overlap into the start of the season. This is one of the reasons Man City usually have a slow start and strong finish with minimal injuries. It has high pros and less cons. Yeah, this is not my write-up. So it means that we have positives, which is we are living a pre-season injury-free due to lack of excessive fitness work. Lack of excessive fitness work. Now, that goes into the season. When the season starts, it will make you to start the season slow, injury-free, until you peak. Until you peak. And it is the reason why this write-up is suggesting, it is the reason why Man City usually starts the season, each season very slow. Remember, it is the Man City model we are following. Maresca came through Man City. His big boss is Pep Guardiola. You remember that? Great. So the positive news for us is we left the US. We are back in London at Cobham right now, injury-free. Injury-free. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a positive. All right. Another deal done for Chelsea. This deal has been on the books for a while. The agreement was reached some months back. Finally, everything has been concluded. Chelsea have signed another player. Osimehn has joined the club for around $20 million on a 7-year contract. The defender will spend the season on loan at Boca. This is the reason why I didn't speak much about Osimehn in the past few days. Because I know he's not coming to Chelsea right now. He will be with Osimehn until next January. Yes. And we are being told now that it's going to be a season-long loan. We bought him from them and we are giving him back to them on loan. So currently, Osimehn is Boca for their preseason, though he is a Chelsea player from this moment. He is a defender. Yeah, he is a defender, but he'll be on loan at Boca throughout next season. Ladies and gentlemen, it is here we go. Osimehn is finally Chelsea player on a 7 million deal. Well, we move on. Before I continue, let me remind you of something by showing you this video. As you can see on your screen, Chelsea's build-up versus Real Madrid. Chelsea's build-up versus Real Madrid, our last preseason tour game in the US. That is a video you're just watching on your screen right now. You will notice something. Our build-up play, very, very nice, very, very unique. Our build-up play. If there is anything that someone like me, I'm beginning to love, our Maresca system, is a build-up play. The build-up play, I'm loving it. The only problem we have right now is our defense. If you look at this build-up play, if you watch it carefully, throughout the 90 minutes, our build-up play gave us a lot of chances. It created a lot of chances for us. We were able to break, or we were able to split the defense of Real Madrid. The only challenge we have is to score the goals. In fact, even against Man City, the build-up play is splitting defenses. We were able to split Real Madrid defense, yet we were not able to convert. The final decision-making is what we were lacking. And that is why McGuire, the young defender, this is where his maturity level, and I don't blame him. Most part of the games that we played, I don't blame him, because he's still young. 18 years, he needs to develop. No pressure, we don't need to put him under pressure. Unfortunately, we didn't have to see Nicola Jackson. We didn't see Nicola Jackson due to the ankle injury. And wait a minute. When I said Nicola Jackson with ankle injury, he did not sustain the ankle injury in preseason. Before the preseason start, he was already injured. I think he got an injury from his international games with his national team. Yes. So due to that, we didn't see any play from him. Now, if we can get him fit before our next game against Inter Milan, then we can truly assess our striker or strikers right now. Samu Omorodion is now a Chelsea, or what? Let me not say it's now, because medicals, hopefully, the news we are hearing is that Samu Omorodion is to take his medicals today in Paris. Samu Omorodion, he is currently with his national team at the Olympics in Paris. Hopefully, if that medical is done and everything is confirmed, we can now say, okay, he is now a Chelsea player completely. But currently, as we speak, until the medical is completed. Ladies and gentlemen, to some other news, Chelsea have agreed a multi-year partnership with 8xBet to become the club's official betting partner in Asia Pacific. 8xBet to become the club's official betting partner in Asia Pacific. Yes, that is a new multi-year partnership deal we just broke with 8xBet in Asia Pacific. Ladies and gentlemen, we're still looking for sponsorship, you know. Chelsea need money. Our owners, you know that they like money so much. Well, but until we get to Champions League, we cannot make the money we need to make. And this is the reason why we need to fight. We need to buy the right players. Like, I'll get to that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, quickly, it is your evening news. And I want to hit you hard where you want to be heated. You see, if you follow and understand transfers, then you know that once there has been a complete silence about Victor Osimhen move from both clubs, then some sort of breakthrough has been achieved. Let me tell you that again. If you follow and understand transfers, then you should know that once there has been a complete silence about Victor Osimhen or Victor Osimhen's move from both clubs, then it means some sort of breakthrough has been achieved. Yes. I am confident, or I'm going to confidently bet. Okay, let me make it simple. I'm guessing based on fee. I'm guessing that based on fee has been agreed. Yes. I'm guessing because based on fee has been agreed. And they are working on payment terms for now. That is my guess. Victor Osimhen to Chelsea. There have been so much silence for the past few days. And if you understand transfer terms, when clubs are negotiating and there's a silence over the issue for a while, know it that deal is about to go through. And that is where I am getting my confidence from. Victor Osimhen to Chelsea, there is a greater possibility that deal could go through. Now, I believe strongly what they should be working on right now is the payment terms. Payment terms. Victor Osimhen to Chelsea. It is the payment terms. This is my guess because I've been following transfer news for a while now. Once there's a silence from both clubs, it means there's a way out there and they are now discussing payment terms. I want to believe in due course we will get the full details on that. All right. Okay. Earlier on today, a news came out about Conor Gallagher to Atletico Madrid. A news came up, and when I first heard it, I was like, oh, well, let me hold on a little bit. Then I was another confirmation. Miguel Angel Corona, Valencia director, made a statement yesterday morning. And this is what he said. He said, Atletico Madrid told us they were trying to get out of the Chelsea operation with Conor Gallagher. Director of Valencia in Spain told them that they were trying to get out of Chelsea operation with Conor Gallagher. Means it's not a wonder that Conor Gallagher to Atletico Madrid issue from last week was on hold. There was no news about it. We were not sure when the medicals would be taking place. Nothing was coming up. He said, we had everything agreed for Javi Guerra to make the move. They were proposing another player for Atletico Madrid. Atletico Madrid agreed on the terms with them. And they were trying to, Atletico Madrid were trying to avoid Conor Gallagher. They were trying to now go in for a different player instead of Conor Gallagher. They've given every assurance to Valencia that don't worry, Conor Gallagher's deal, we are putting that on hold. It is your player. Javi Guerra is what we want. And that is why for the past few days there has not been any breaking news on Conor Gallagher yet. Have you heard me here said, here we go for Conor Gallagher, Atletico Madrid, or medicals done? I've not seen medical done yet. Since last week. And it was due to this. Now listen. You see, he continued. He said, we even asked the club about the media report claiming they wanted Gallagher instead of Guerra. But they assured us to remain calm as they were trying to exit the Gallagher operation. And that Javi Guerra was their only objective. Javi Guerra was their only objective. They were trying to get out of the Gallagher deal. Well, so Atletico tried to wriggle out of the Conor Gallagher deal, but Chelsea didn't agree to complete the Samu transfer without exchanging the document for Conor. You see it right there. Samu Omorodion had a key. You either agree and send a document and sign Conor Gallagher deal, or we are not buying Samuel Omorodion. You agree to exchange the document for Samuel Omorodion, for Conor Gallagher with us. You sign, we sign, or we are not buying Samu Omorodion. This was Chelsea's stance from last week. And that is the reason why, as we speak, from last night, before the breaking news about Chelsea, here we go, Samuel Omorodion. Conor Gallagher flew to Real Madrid last night. Medicals not yet done. Medicals for Samuel Omorodion not yet done. So then, what is the issue? There is a hold, a little hold, even right now as we speak. Means anything can still happen. It is not yet a done deal, even though we have been told Samu Omorodion in Paris for Olympic Games. We're being told medicals could take place today in Paris. Until that is done, there's no guarantee. We are also being told Conor Gallagher is in Spain, and until the medicals takes place in Spain, it's not yet a done deal. Ladies and gentlemen, Fabrizio Romano reported it rightly. He said, I understand Chelsea are planning to book medical. They are planning to book. They have not yet booked for Samu Omorodion in Paris today. Deal done for 34.5 million to Atletico Madrid. Omorodion will sign 7-year contract after the medical. They are planning to book, not yet booked. It is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Samu Omorodion to Chelsea is not yet a done deal. But it is expected that the deal could go through. Get it clearly for me this very night. All right. You see, the truth is that, like Matt Law rightfully said it, Chelsea are in a game of poker with Napoli. Chelsea are in a game of poker with Napoli. When it comes to Victor Osimehn, Romelu Lukaku transfer saga. Romelu Lukaku to Napoli. Napoli want Romelu Lukaku. Chelsea want Victor Osimehn. But there is a standoff. Like I said earlier on, whenever there's a silence from both clubs simply means they are trying to find a common ground for terms of payment. But it looks to me also, and this is what Matt Law has indicated, is that Chelsea are in a game of poker with Napoli. Chelsea want Lukaku's full 37 million release clause paid. But Napoli haven't followed up with a bid and may wait to see if Chelsea's stance softens. They may wait to see whether Chelsea's stance will soften. Chelsea will take Osimhen on loan despite being expected to sign Omorodion deal if a deal could be struck. Get it again. Chelsea will take Osimhen on loan despite being expected to sign Omorodion if a deal could be struck. Means that the arrival of Omorodion does not stop Chelsea from signing Victor Osimhen. There is a plan for both Jackson and Omorodion. Now, the arrival of Osimhen will not, Samu Omorodion cannot stop the arrival of Victor Osimhen on loan, according to the report we are receiving through Matt Law. Ladies and gentlemen, in my final conclusion of Chelsea tonight, it is your late night news. And I want to load you. I told you it's very heavy. By the end of the transfer window, the foreign players are likely to be sold or loaned out and won't be in the squad. Quickly, Kepa, Petrovic, Beach, Bergstrom. These are all goalkeepers, 4 players. Kepa, Petrovic, Beach, Bergstrom, they are all goalkeepers. They are likely to be loaned out or sold. They are not going to be part of the first team. Then we have Chilwell, Willie, Chalobah, Humphrey, Gilchrist. These are all defenders. These are all defenders. They are expected to be sold out or loaned out, ladies and gentlemen. Then we have Angelo, Broa, Lukaku, Casadai, Anjorin, Datro Fofana, and Washington. These are midfielders and attackers. These players are all expected to leave Chelsea by the end of this transfer window. Yes. Context is everything. As Chelsea fans, we shouldn't add on to the media's obsession with creating negativity or negative narratives around our club. Other fan base will go above and beyond to prop their players and fight media agendas. We should do same, ladies and gentlemen. Earlier on today, in one of my videos, I brought out over 40 players, close to 50, that were listed, that are current Chelsea squad members. And that is why I had to prepare this list to let you know that these players here, if you want to count it, about 16 or 17 players right here. Yes, 16 or 17 players right here. They will all be either going on loan or to be sold out of the number 40 plus that I gave you. It is what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, quickly, I'll have to let you go with a shout out. Yes, I start with Uche Prince. He says, I am Uche Prince from Benue State, Nigeria. I think it's a curse for Chelsea not to sign a professional striker. How can a Chelsea lack a striker and now instead to sign Osimhen as a professional striker? In fact, I'm tired of every season Chelsea play but no finisher. How about Uche Prince? Big shout out to you out there, my dear friend in Nigeria, Uche Prince. This one's coming from, okay, let me read the message. He said, good afternoon, Mr. Salon. Chelsea will qualify for top 4 next season only if Maresca corrects his mistake by putting the players on their wing. Samson Udirike from Anambra State, Nigeria, living in Kenya. Big shout out to you out there, Samson Udirike from Anambra State, but living in Kenya. This one says, Badiashile needs to be played for female teams, not men's team. My goodness. And this is coming from a female as Amanda Macmillan Jackson. Oh, but I should play for the female Chelsea team, right? Big shout out to you out there, Amanda. Wherever you are, send me your full name and where you are watching us from. All right, this is coming from Sadiq Adeleke. He said, to win FA Cup, Conference League Cup, and Club World Cup or whatever. He says CC and CL with inexperienced coach and players is a big lie. Where experienced coach and players will fight us like City, Man United and others that are buying experience. Okay, if you mean Champions League, that's a CC. Chelsea are not in the Champions League this season. We are only playing, Conference League. Yes. So take the Champions League out, FA Cup and Conference League. Yeah. That's where we are at Sadiq Adeleke. All right, this one says, don't sell Chalobah, instead sell Badiashile. No name here. Please send me your name next time. Big shout out to you guys all out there. Then Sadiq again. He said, Mr. Salon, Chelsea owners have already let people know that they only need young talent players, not experienced and prolific players. Don't be surprised if they end up of not signing Osimhen. Much love. Much love to you too, Sadiq Adeleke. Sadiq. Much love to you and big shout out to you out there. All right. Francis Abba says, why is Chelsea nurturing players for other clubs for cheap and buying junk players for keep? Look at what is happening currently now on Chalobah and Badiashile. Who is better? Chalobah, but the owners want him to be sold, but keep Badiashile, who is a calamity in the defense. I don't think these owners meant anything good for Chelsea, but to trade on players for making money, it's very bad. if not for the fact that I have vowed to stick with the club no matter what, either in good time or bad. If not, I would have denounced the club for other clubs. My dear friend, Abba Francis, Abba, please don't deny us. Yes, this is like a, how will I put it? Even in marriage, there is a divorce. But you see, football, there are ups and downs. We need to still continue to talk and support our club. Like you said, almost all of us, we are not in support of Chalobah leaving. But Shelley was, when he came in, he was quite good. He was promising. But I don't know whether it's the injury. The injury is what affected him. I'm not too sure. Anyway, big shout out to you out there, Abba Francis, Abba. Yes, big shout out to you. This one's coming from, he said, I am a Chelsea fan and a Liberian watching you from Jericho. My take on Chelsea is the coach is not a Chelsea coach and he will get sacked before mid next season. He is not a good coach. I hate the idea of this coach. I'm Steve Anderson. Steve Anderson from Jericho, Liberia. Well, big shout out to you out there. He said, Brother Shelley nonsense. My goodness. Big shout out to you anyway, but please let's try and avoid using the word or those negatives or those bad words. It's too harsh, you know, dear friends. All right. This is coming from Ibrahim Shola. He said, thank God. Thank you, God, who bless you for the updating for Chelsea. Good work. Ibrahim Shola, thank you also for being part of this channel and for watching us. We appreciate you. All right. This says, my problem with Chelsea is the owner, not coach, and the players you are getting. Samu Omorodion. Are you telling me that this guy is good more than Nicola Jackson, Lukaku, Armando Broa, or David Fofana? Why don't you give us a sound striker more tactical than all these players bring us? Osimhen don't bring us a key striker again. Chelsea is a big club. Oluwaseun from Nigeria. Big shout out to you out there, Oluwaseun from Nigeria. This from Julian. Okay, this is Julian Alvarez is the only best number 9 player to let Chelsea progress and compete for the first 4 position. Madison from Kenama Celerion. Big shout out to you out there, Madison from Kenama Celerion. Yes, he said Julian Alvarez could have been your. Yeah, Julian Alvarez, as you understand, is heading towards Atletico Madrid, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Chukwudi from Malaysia. He said, up Chelsea Blue. Blood thanks for the update, bro. Big shout out to you out there, Chukwudi right here in Malaysia. This one says, Mr. Selon, I think Samu is a good signing, but we still need an experienced striker who can liberate the other strikers. We also need Chalobah. Should not be sold and let Badasheli be sold. I agree with you, but you have not given me your name. I can see, is it Michael? Well, please next time give me your full name. Big shout out to you out there, Michael, wherever you are. This one is coming from Sylvie Eden. Good morning, my big brother. Meho Sebemau. My goodness, he wrote our language there. Well, my brother Salon's blog. My problem is Chelsea didn't bring Osimhen. Big shout out to you out there, and very big shout out to you, Sylvie Eden. Forgive me, I need a patient to read the language out there, but I understand very well what you mean, dear friend. Sylvie Eden in Anambra State, Nigeria. Togolese in Anambra State, Nigeria. Yes, Sylvie Eden. Very well said. All right, I'll get back to you again. Remember to give me more of the language. All right, then. This one says, there is even man among the sporting directors in Chelsea that does not love the club. We are a team. We are a team built for trophy, not to sell our best players. What kind of... Anyway, thank God you have not given me your name. I would like to have your name next time. Yes, let me understand very clearly as well. Big shout out to you guys all out there anyway. Let me leave it here for now. I should be back with more exclusives and explosives in the coming hours. I'll see you guys when you see me, dear friend. Shalom and peace.